During British colonial rule, spanning the 19th to the mid-20th century, vast swathes of pristine jungle was cleared to make way for the new green gold. The central hills of the Sabaragamuwa Range was not spared this onslaught. It was only in 1940 that the area now referred to as the Peak Wilderness was declared a wildlife sanctuary. The famous sacred mountain peak of Shripada is within this sanctuary, and it creates a tropical rainforest corridor stretching all the way up towards the Houghton Plains National Park. The pilgrim trails up to the mountain all begin from the area around the Peak Wilderness Sanctuary. The area of Maskelia is located on the northeastern side of the Peak Wilderness Sanctuary, with its own charm of the Mausekeli Reservoir and several beautiful waterfalls. Here too there is an area called Hapugastenna, but should not be confused with the Hapugastenna location south of the Peak Wilderness Sanctuary. Hapugastenna can be reached from Colombo by driving a distance of 105 kilometers. It's just 23 kilometers from the gem trading center of Ratnapura and is ensconced below the Peak Wilderness Sanctuary. Various species of flora and fauna are found inside the estate forests of Hapugastenna, where it's adjacent to the Peak Wilderness Sanctuary. Protected plants, which are high-risk rainforest species, enhance the biological wealth and ecosystems. There is a profusion of epiphytes, such as orchids and lichens, along with herbaceous, water-loving plants. Hapugastenna is a typical mid-country plantation area, with rubber and tea being the predominant crops cultivated. The rich soil of the area makes for ideal conditions in the growing of various cultivar of tea. Though the terrain is at a height between 600 to 800 meters, it makes for some truly spectacular mountainside landscapes. Of course, the mornings are the best time to experience the cool climate and marvel at the mist-laden valley below. Like the northern side of Peak Wilderness, the area is dotted with numerous waterfalls. One of the stunning falls in the area is the Alupola Ella. The Alupola Falls derives its name from the tea estate it's located in. Starting as a small brook, the water travels down the Batharugala mountain and becomes part of the Valaway River. The water cascades down a height of 68 meters, off a rocky ridge, creating a beautiful pool at the bottom. Usage of the water upstream by a hydropower project means that adequate rainfall is needed to experience the true beauty of this location. The Hapugastenna plantation heritage can be tracked back to 1930. A magnificent planter's bungalow, made out of stone, sits upon a hill, overlooking the mountain range with the Waywalkitia playground below. This unique bungalow has a multi-level structure and spacious accommodation. An impressive flight of granite steps leads you to the front of the building. The bungalow overlooks immaculately maintained gardens and even a pool. The horses' stables and surrounding structures have been now converted to more contemporary and practical usage. The climate of the mountains and its lush tropical setting makes it a picturesque location, with numerous flowering plants and foliage embellishing the grandeur of this historical site. The architecture of the Hapugastenna bungalow follows the traditions normally found in the upcountry climbs, 1,000 meters higher. Hapugastenna is an ideal area to unwind and embrace the quiet atmosphere of the hill country without actually traveling the distances demanded by other towns with similar climatic conditions. The lush tea gardens, cool and crisp mountain air, the solitude of being with nature will make you fall in love with this destination.